Good morning, everyone. I am going to look at Ethereum this morning. I thought that seeing the mergers coming up, we could just do a quick sort of high level on the daily and then look at the 4 hour. So again, a similar sort of thing to yesterday's Bitcoin update. I putting on the fibs from the low to the high, just looking at key areas where I think there could be some more action. You can notice here that I have the previous cycle high, this is from 2018, which has obviously acted as sort of support and resistance and been flipped at the moment. So I put on the sort of key areas I'm looking at. These obviously are areas that have shown as support or resistance in the past, or I think potentially could be if we have a further downside move. There's this inefficiency here where obviously on this move up, there was this little order block here, but other than that, it was a very inefficient move. You can see there's very little volume that was traded in that area. So I think if we do happen to break back below this sort of pink area here, then I think we'll probably start revisiting somewhere around the 618 retrace or even lower. But anyway, moving on, that's how I see it on the sort of high level. Obviously, we're in the middle of this sort of range at the moment. So if we switch to a 4 hour, you'll see here that I have that same range, and on that same range, if I put on the fibs again and the levels that I think are important, you can see here that we have bounced and we are literally in the middle of the golden zone. So this 618, I expect obviously that there will be a reaction here. It's been very minor at the moment. I was looking for probably back into the blue box before we carried on, but looks like we may get that sort of continual push, the accumulation as it goes. I'm looking at this 786, which is a level which Ethereum prefers to extend to rather than the 618, which is fine. That obviously with the addition of the risk that comes with trading Ethereum, you get bigger moves than you do with Bitcoin. So I still think that we'll get there. I'm seeing on, if you can see over on the right hand side here, I'm seeing in my sort of proprietary indicators that I developed a while back. Both of these are independent of each other, but you can see that both of them are showing that the momentum is waning as we're going up here. So it's obviously dropping. There's divergences between this and the price action. So on a very sort of high level, if I put on what I think is going to happen, obviously we've got the merge event here, as I put on the chart yesterday. I still think that this is a bigger correction that will take us lower. Internally, I'm seeing this as a sort of an ABC where we are sort of in that final leg of that C wave, which it could die, it could drop off from here, but I think there'll be one last push into the Ethereum merge event, and then post that I think we'll drop off. So on a higher level, going back to this chart here, we'll be able to see that I'm looking targeting somewhere around this region here, this high volume node that we've got around here for a bounce. If that doesn't hold, then obviously it'll push down into these sort of lower regions and take out the liquidity that's marked at these lows here, like Bitcoin has done. That's it at a very high level. So if you like this content and you want to see more of it, or if you've got any suggestions or feedback, please let me know in the comments below. Or if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and like the video. Thanks a lot.